I didn't say, all right, bet, give me this money and then Mac, post this. No, send that to my dog. Mac, such and such, post such, 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 such. I've never made a coin. I never accepted no money from nobody. There's nobody in the streets of Philadelphia that can say, Sy, I put money in Sy hands for Philly First 48. When it came to Jonnie, there was no show when I met Jonnie. It was no show. It was no First 48. It was no podcast. There wasn't no interviews.
Tell me what you know about the hood life.
That decision to transfer out.
So, what happened was, I started doing personal development and emotional intelligence and things of such. You don't know if the stuff worked until you actually being tested with it. So I had a block of Frankfurt and...
Allegedly.
Well,
Allegations.
it's over now. I ain't going to incriminate myself. You know what I mean? So I was getting it jumping, and somebody thought that they was going to stand there and intercept, and I wasn't with it. But I also, like, damn, all this work that I done put in to become who I am now, and I just don't feel like it was worth it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this last 9, and then I'm going to just go ahead and just transition and just find another job, try to start a business, start a company. So it's like, you know what I mean? So that's what I did. I was like, damn, I got 9 chumpies left, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to go ahead and get another job and just leave it all the way alone. And it was easy when you start thinking about what you're going to lose and all the things that I already had at that current moment. Like, you know, I had cars, I had the crib, I had the bag, I had watches. So I wasn't greedy. So it's like, I'm not to
Yeah.
Stop. Yo, what you probably made $50, bro? Intercepting, what you probably made a little 120, 200. I got thousands. Like, it's like, bro, you know what? I'm gonna do us both a favor. Don't stand right here out of respect, and I'm gonna also move out of the way. You know what I mean? So shortly after, I wound up moving out of the way, telling my dogs, and I'm like, look, y'all got it, and I kept it pushing.
No, that's a good job. Because you gotta know when to, like, step to the side for real. Yeah. And then, like, quit while you ahead. You feel me? And I know that be the hard thing that we all deal with in a lot of areas and shit that for real.
But see, I was already working too. So I was working for the city at the time. And I had good credit. So it wasn't like I'm just doing what I'm doing because I was good at it. And because I was like, yo, it's easy. It's easy. Like, I ain't got to do too much. It's easy. I'm getting to it. So, but when your morals start to kick in, when you got, around the time, you know, I got kids. My daughter, she 18 now, but at the time, she probably was like 6. You get what I'm saying? You the feeling that you get when you see them smiling and you make it inside the house. The feeling you get when you and your kid, when you and your son got on the same kicks, and we like, your young boy, look at it, and he smiling, there you are, what them joy, you know what I mean? That was priceless. Like, so to see certain reactions from the kids and different things like that, that was like priceless. And I wasn't really ready. I wasn't really ready to put that in jeopardy. So I was like, you know what, let me get up out of here.
No, that's a good job. So when did you transfer into the media game?
So now we talking about this is probably like 2014. What I'm talking about now, or a little early 2012.
You sure?
So this is 2012.
Because your man said it was like 2-3 years ago.
No, so no, I'm saying 2012 is when I wound up transitioning out of the streets fully. So now I'm taking trips out of the country and all that. So I might have started doing media with Jonnie, probably, what's that?
Not even just with Jonnie, but just in general. Was you around when he was the belly of the beast and all that?
None of that? So now my cousins and them, they damn, what the hell was they drink called? I'm gonna get it and send it to you. My cousin and them used to do DVDs too. They on Kensington. I forget the name of their damn drink, man. But they used to do DVDs or whatever. So you know, I would run around with them, but I never was covering like no media and nothing like that. So I already had a lot of connections with like my cousins and them, Don and them down the end. You know what I mean? You know, rest in peace, my cousin Wee Wee and all of them. Like they always was connected and different things like that. They all rapped and like I said, scrap metal and them, Sean Brown, Monster, Sean Brown, Dave, you know, they all was my old heads growing up, you know what I mean? AI from down the end, you know, they all my old heads, so they right there, so I'm right in the mix with them. But you know, you them the niggas you looking up to, like damn, they got it popping, the cameras out, you know what I mean? So but when I officially started doing it, I started doing it with Jonnie, but I was behind the scenes. So when Jonnie started doing when he started doing the lives, whatever year he started doing the lives, the pandemic. So when he started doing the pandemic and he started doing the lives, once he started like saying like, yo, this is what I want to do, I'm gonna turn it into the podcast, I was like, yo, look, I think you should do X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, and X, Y, and Z. And you're like, damn, bro, come on, man, you know how to talk, you the perfect fit for me, come on, bro, help me out. And I'm like, nah, cause you know at that time he was on his bullshit. You know what I mean? He on his bullshit. He falling out with niggas and all that. I'm like, because they automatically associate you with him. So that's what I didn't want. I always
What's up with your man?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I always wanted to be Sy in the first 48. You know what I mean? Not this is first 48. I never wanted it to be that.
Right.
So Jonnie was going through his little ones and twos, falling out with niggas or people was you know, it was a bunch of people like in the Discord back then, and we had a Discord joint. I never even would go in it and check the messages, but we had like a big ass Discord. People, everybody being there. To me, it was too many people in there, so I would always just talk to him directly. And then probably like right after they let us come outside, it's probably when I don't even remember my first episode, but probably like right after that, I'm like, Matt, you two Joe with them niggas, bro. Like you gotta pull their card. And he like, no, I got a personal relationship with them. And I'm like, I don't give a like if you got a personal relationship with them motherfuckers, then they should respect what you have to say. And he like, well, nigga, help me then. And I was like, nah, I ain't help you. Like I don't want to do that shit. And I just like, he just asked me again and asked me again. I'm like, all right, Mac, I'll help you. Don't get in my way and I won't get in yours. And that's what we agreed to. And then that's how we started. That's how we got it popping. And then that's how I started getting into the media. But to be honest, outside of me wanting to get into media, I always wanted to be a public speaker though. So I automatically, like that's why I talk so well. That's why I know how to articulate well. Because I was practicing to be a public speaker. Motivating the youth and different things like going into schools. I used to go into schools or whatever and talk to the youngins because I did 10 months inside St. Gabe's. So I always wanted to give back to the youth. Always wanted to let the youngins know like, yo, it's more to that. Especially once I learned. Once I knew a little bit more and I knew better, I done made a certain amount of money. It's like I done had my credit 700 and 750 credit score and all that. I'm like, well, this is easy. Like,
it's a whole different world.
Yeah, so now it's like, you know, if I could just touch back and reach back and help one youngin at a time, I accomplished something. And that was my mission. I did it through fitness, through motivation, and I always did it first. I ain't never asked somebody to do something that I never did. Everything I asked of people, I did it myself. So, yeah, and that's how I got into the media with Jonnie. I started doing it with Jonnie, so that was probably like 2019.
Cause y'all was rocking for a minute. Like I said, I remember just being behind the scenes and things like that.
Yeah, I remember you used to come around too. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, man, cause you gotta tell the people, cause they don't understand the relationship. Like they think I just be throwing shots at Mac, and I be like, niggas really help Mac. Niggas actually genuinely Mac. It be just certain where it's like trying to do the business, and then they be like, damn, bro, like that shit ain't right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Mac don't go off of, he go off of how he feel a lot. So, and when a person reach us, and you gotta remember, with the first 48, it happened so fast. With the podcasting and all that. So it never really was no structure. You went from on live to now you're doing the podcast. So niggas just was sitting in front of cameras. We never even studied it or nothing. Niggas never even studied the business or none of that. So understand how to get sponsors. You see, like now there ain't a bunch of sponsors and all that either. Like, you know what I mean? So niggas never really took the time to really study the business. So when you reach a certain level of success in the area and Philly started backing you crazy and you know what I mean, you just and you the only outlet at the time. You know, you sometimes you get big headed, man. You gotta life will humble you, and sometimes it don't even have to be necessarily the people. It could be an experience you go through with yourself, and that's just what happens. So it's trial and error, and I hope he take this time out right now to not quit and just reflect on some and just really take the time out to get his business together, his affairs in order with certain and really put this, you know what I mean, put his best foot forward and try to, bounce back.
No boy, bro. Cause it's crazy. Like, cause everything you're saying is true. Like, and I'll be saying like every business, from Geico to Apple and all that, it's a person behind that for real. And until you get that shit in order, it'd be hard to run the business. And I'm kind of going through the similar shit myself for real, as far as like managing both worlds and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta separate them. You should never even spend personal money on business shit. Once you establish yourself as a business, you're supposed to separate everything. I don't spend out of my business account. I didn't spend nothing on me. Out of my business account, I didn't spend nothing on personal. Out of my personal account, I didn't spend nothing on business, because you want to be able to use everything to make the money back, to write it off. Everything count.
So what I'm saying is like, all right, what happened, bro? Cause you obviously business oriented, got your life together, credit, things like that. So what happened as far as why you was no longer a part of the show?
So,
cause shit, I don't even know what the like.
I was trying to say this shit without really saying his names and all that. This is the bottom line. When it came to Jonnie, there was no show when I met Jonnie. It was no show. It was no First 48. It was no podcast. There wasn't no interviews. Me and Jonnie, when we linked up, it was because he was going through some things, and I seen that nobody was in his corner.
Same.
And I felt like he was misunderstood, and I understood him.
Damn, bro, you speaking from
right.
Go ahead.
So now I'm rocking with you on that tip. When Jonnie was getting crucified and things like that, your problems became mine now. I took on your problems, nigga. Let's get it. Like, if y'all got a problem with Jonnie, y'all got a problem with me. That's a little bro. Y'all got a problem with Mac, y'all got a problem with me. And if it wasn't, you got a problem with Mac, you got a problem with me, it was, yo, listen, let's dead this. It ain't that deep. Like, niggas' feelings is in a way, it's not that deep. Let's dead it. So, Jonnie knew that's how I moved about it. So my thing is, move the same way about me. You don't let nobody openly disrespect me. Back to back to back. You don't let nobody openly play with my name, bro. Back to back. So he tells him he don't know where we went wrong at. You're laughing while somebody is disrespecting me. You're contributing to the narratives of a person that's disrespecting me. How you don't see where this thing got disconnected at? How not? Bro, I done put money in your household. I done had my credit repair company. I done put your name, you and your folks, inside of my credit repair company to help clean your credit up. Your security number in my phone. Like, in my business, if I log into my business right now, I can pull your life up.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Like,
you know how I know you're not lying, bro? Because listen, and this ain't even one of them type of Jones, because we all got our own relationship and personal experience. Right. The First 48, when he fell out with Danny, saying going through something, I understand you because I'm in the media game. I know how this nut shit
Danny
big.
Danny a dick eater, by the way. Danny, you a dick eater. But never, go ahead, keep talking,
look,
ass nigga. He's a dick eater.
Look, I was running the page. I was logged in on a laptop. We fell out because of that Oskino shit was going on taking
Today.
place now, and I reached out to this nigga so many times, bro. Did you squash your beef with O? Cause O cussed me. He hit the button on me. I sit there. Oh, I'm already knowing this Oskino here and trying to hear that. Oh, even though O was wrong for in my opinion.
You think I was wrong?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Because now it's two ways to look at it. It's like the real nigga way, then it's like the business way. So the business, but see him and Mac relationship different. So I don't know their relationship. So what I'm saying is business.
So was it? So they didn't fall out after the interview we did. Well.
No, they fell out after the joint that I dropped.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, right.
Because
but then reach out on the tip like don't drop it.
Yeah.
Right,
And
I
Mac
wasn't there for that one.
Look,
Mac still dropped it, right?
This is exactly how it happened.
Because you gotta look at it. Like I would look like, for an example. My bad to cut you off.
No, we rapping, bro.
If me and you going through something,
right?
I got my men, you got your men,
right?
And you say, me and you talk, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna tell my men to stay down. And one of my knuckleheads come through your block and spin.
You gotta crack him in his head.
But to you, it's gonna look like, Sy, you lied.
Right.
Sy, I trusted you. You told me it was over. And then now, your men still slid up on me? Nigga, F you. Like, now it's up. You ain't trying to hear, no, he ain't listen, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Your man ain't, you don't want to hear that. Because that's what it looked like. It looked like I conned you and then snaked you and then now you know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
And now when I'm trying to explain it, you and your feelings, you just got cut at. You ain't trying to hear it. So I feel like that was the same situation. Whereas like if I'm grinding cuz up about the chain, and then the next day he make it right, and I'm like, yo, listen, you can't drop this.
But this why so this is the story. And this why like Mac is a dickhead, bro. Cause it's all perspective. It's all about motherfuckers' feelings or whatever. So this is what happened, bro. We went up there. First of all, he called me. Yo's, I need you. I ain't even with Mac because nigga you still owe me cheese for real. Say, all right, bro, you gotta grab some bud. You feel me? He grabbed whatever. We go up there, shoot the interview. The very next day, he go on live and talk about everything that we just talked about. Mac paid him something. He gave him something small. You feel me? Whatever it was, he gave you something. You accepted whatever it was. The next day, he went on live and talked about everything that we just talked about.
Okay.
And said another media in Philly took that and uploaded it.
Oh.
This is where you feel me?
Okay. So now you gotta drop it.
Cause it's like we just did all that for nothing.
Right. So now it's like you gotta drop it because this nigga about to get paid off of the footage, but you ain't have to drop it though.
No, we did. That's why I said it's all perspective, and that's Mac own
But I get why
personal.
you dropped it. I get why you dropped it.
You feel me?
Yeah, I get why you dropped it. But that's a joint where. See, it get tricky right there because I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you didn't drop it, it's no. What he said it never gets confirmed. Right?
No, it was already out. Cause he.
No. He said what he said. But now, once you drop the actual footage, now everything that he said has been confirmed.
So what he said during the interview?
Right. So now everything that Mac said on the live, you just confirmed it when you dropped it.
No, Mac didn't go live. Oskino went live.
And said what?
Everything that we talked about during the interview, he reiterated it on his own live.
Oh, Skeena went live.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Mac went live. Okay. Oskino went live.
Went live and talked about everything that he basically redid the interview on his live.
Right.
And then another person in Philly took it and uploaded it.
Right. But so now, all right. So okay, I got that part. So now, what happens after that? He tell you don't drop it.
He say don't drop it.
Okay, so now it's like, okay, cool, don't drop it. He already went on live and talked about it.
Right.
Another nigga took it and uploaded.
So look, from the media, go ahead.
So now, what I would have did if I was you, I would have took clips of what I could have took and dropped those.
Yeah, it wasn't my decision. It was Mac's decision. I just was running the page.
Okay, but you knew niggas said don't drive it though. So that.
O said don't drop it.
But you knew that.
But that's not my relationship.
No. Did you know that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I know it, but
All
listen,
right,
I'm about to tell you. Go ahead.
So because you know O said don't drop it, this is where we gotta have a meeting now. And think about the pros and the cons. And think of the benefit and the less. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, he already... Because if it was me, I'd have been like, look, the nigga already got on his live, talked about it, he uploaded it. Let him upload it, let him get it off. He gonna give us another interview. We gonna get another interview.
That's what I would have did. Because it's like, I got my own personal relationship with people.
Right.
From my perspective, I was basically in Danny's role, whereas I'm just behind the scenes. I don't exist.
Okay.
People didn't even know that I was running it.
Around.
You did, because you seen behind the scenes, but the people didn't know. They just see another camera and shit like that. So, the shit dropped. O called me with Jay Rich. Yo. Hitting the back. If you... I said, I put it on unlisted because I didn't know. I'm like, a nigga told me some crazy shit. I called Mac. You know, Mac don't never answer his phone.
Yeah.
Never answer his phone.
Cook you with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling. I'm like, bro, this is an emergency, bro. So I just put it on unlisted. Mac get mad at me, cuss me out. Say, no, f him. Put it out and re-put it back out.
He kept it out.
Kept it out.
It's still out now.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So from there, the nigga logged me out of the
out of the page.
He logged me out of the page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
yeah, I never accepted the password. You never see me on it. I never accepted. I never uploaded enough and never on the first 48. I never logged into the page. Nothing. That's what that's what a lot of people like. This was strictly for my man, bro. I've never logged onto Philly First 48. I never got a coin from Philly First 48. I never been offered nothing from Philly First 48. I have never made no money from Philly First 48. Nobody has gave me yo, look, you on a nothing. Anytime it was promotion and wanted to get done, I didn't say, all right, bet, give me this money and then Mac, post this. No, send that to my dog. Mac, such, post such. I've never made a coin. I never accepted no money from nobody. There's nobody in the streets of Philadelphia that can say, Sy, I put money in Sy hands for Philly First 48. The nigga who own it can never say, I gave Sy money. Nothing. That shit was strictly for my dog. So, the nigga put up the post like, how I put you in front of the world, how can you repay me? Nigga, I owe you.
Because that's the Akon, man.
It's that. like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I strictly did this shit from the muscle for my dog. Bro, look, let's build this shit. Let's get it jumping. It wasn't, you ain't put me in front of shit. The world already knew me. When I started doing the Philly First 48, I already had 12,000 followers. I wasn't gaining no fame off that shit. Like, I wasn't, the only thing, the reason why people f with me is my perspective. How I go about things. My outlook.
You able to hold the conversation
exactly.
and shit like, I peep the bliss. I peep what be going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, and it be other little that I'm not going to touch on. That other little kinky shit or whatever, but.
So look, because the way it's looking at, and I'm about to pull a, because and mind you, I chop it out if it ain't right. But Cuz had came on the platform, and then y'all got into it, and it looked like from there, it was like you kind of just exited the platform after that situation. Then it's like now y'all kind of going back and forth a little shit like that. Yeah,
so with that situation, I found out some things on Main Man. Alright. This is the thing. A motherfucker can't talk to themselves. Simple as that. A person that has never been around me can't come up with a conclusion by themselves. When it has to deal, if me and Mac is If me, because mind you, you got to remember, the me and Mac relationship was always between me and Mac. I don't even play with people. Me and Mac don't even have certain conversations around other people. Nobody knows nothing about me and Mac. So for a person to say something about a situation that they had no experience with, who did it come from? The only nigga who knows. Right? So now, you ain't keeping it a bean with me, my nigga. You playing both sides of the fence. You not keeping it a bean. You saying one thing to me, and then when I'm hearing shit in the wind, a whole nother thing popping up. Then it's like, you trying to make it seem like I dissed you on the Quilly show. I never dissed you, my nigga. I carried it like a man. Bro, stop it, bro. We went wrong because, nigga, when my name was being brought up, you ain't protected. That's where we went wrong at. So when I stepped back from the show, Mac said one thing. Ramadan was rolling around. I was on the tip like, I don't really want to be in the mix with people like that anyway. I'm trying to get right with my Lord. And everybody and their mother knows me. When Ramadan come, I lock in. The last 10 days, I'm at the masjid. So I don't got time. I don't even talk on my phone. I don't even be on social media. None of that. If it's not important, don't call me. I'm reading Quran. I'm studying. I'm working. I ain't really, you know what I mean? I'm checking on the people who I'm studying with. I'm checking on my regular folks. If I'm married at the time, I'm calling my wife. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of stuff. I don't have everything else. Y'all can keep that over there. I don't want to do no arguing. No, none of that. So I was like, cool. I'm off the show. Mac, you want to rock with me, man? Go ahead. Y'all do your thing. I see the blitz. I know, you know what I mean? I know what I bring to the audience. You just don't find it. What I bring to the world, what I bring to the people, my genuineness, my loyalty, you just don't get it. You don't stumble across it. I'm the nigga that's, if you break down and you in Jersey on the turnpike, I'm pulling up. Oh, you missed your flight in Philadelphia, but you gotta be in Cali, and you can't get a flight out of here tonight, but you can get a flight out of JFK? Nigga, we going to JFK. You broke down on the side of the road, nigga, I'm pulling up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? You get put out, nigga, come lay on the couch.
Need somewhere to stay. We in Florida, Miami.
You know, pull up.
You mean?
You heard me?
You mean?
Yeah, type. Like, it ain't a state that I ain't visit. It's like, I ain't, anywhere we go, I'm like that. I can go to any major city and they know me. Niggas be talking about Philadelphia. Bro, I'm talking about, nigga, I done lived in Illinois. Nigga, I went to school in Missouri. I know motherfuckers all over. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was in California every 6 days. Like, I ain't...
Yeah, so we ain't gonna tell too much.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
running. No, but I say all this to say because, like, the outsiders, they don't understand how hard it is and how people actually do try to come together on some Philly shit. Niggas, bro, not even just me. People really sacrifice because they seen, like, man, you got the ball, bro. Let's try to do something and put it where it need to be, and then it'd be like, it's like we shoot ourselves in the foot for real.
Like you said, now that was see how y'all said, Mac, you got the ball. That wasn't my perspective. My perspective was how to keep the ball. See, everybody else, Mac got the ball right now. Yo, we gonna get behind Mac. That was never my perspective, and that's the shit a lot of people from the outside don't realize. I'm the fucking coach. I'm trying to teach you how to win championships, not play the game. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach you how to do this shit longevity. That's where I was at with it. Niggas be having it different. It's one thing to have a ball. It's one thing to keep the ball. Because it's never about what you have. It's about what you can keep.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no old nigga talk about how I had money in 9-6. What you got?
Yeah, bro. Right. None of that shit bad unless you still got it.
What you doing now? What have you done for me lately? You get what I'm saying? So that was always my thing. My thing was everything fluctuate. Tables always turn. So at the end of the day, my nigga, how can we stay in this position that we in? And then you look at it now, you got other platforms that's rising. You got other platforms that's kicking ass. You got other platforms.
What's your thoughts as far as that and the whole situation that just went down?
The clutching joint. From what perspective you asking me?
Just what's your thoughts about it? Like, how do you? Because niggas thought that was fake or scripted, and you know what's the name? Try to say that it's a skit and all that, but
No, that was just clickbait when he said that. What it was scripted. So it's a couple ways to look at it, right? And you want to hear all ways that I'm thinking. All right, so boom, you got the one. The one way is this. RB don't know how to fight, right? RB not doing no fighting, right? He ain't trying to do no fighting. Now, you got people saying, "Oh, we from the hood, we from X, Y, and Z. We don't never believe in no clutching and all that, this, that, and the third." My take is, you was a little uncomfortable. I got my cameraman with me. I got little bro with me, somebody else son. And I'm trying to make it up out of this motherfucker. We from Philadelphia, bro. I done been in a lot of projects, and we not gonna act like they ain't scary. No real
especially when you don't know how
When you
to
don't
exit, get out
you
this
get what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
Like, and don't quote me, but I believe RB. I know RB's from West Philly, but I believe RB grew up in the county. But RB didn't even know about Johnson Homes and none of that type of. You know what I mean? Like, so I know RB is from the bottom. I think he done moved out and came back, or you know, back and forth down or whatever. So certain projects and shit, RB don't even know about. He don't even be in. You get what I'm saying, bro? I done been in, bro. I done walking inside. I'm 18 years old, walking inside Blumberg. That shit. I'm talking about pistol. I got a pistol on me. Shit still feel a little awkward. Like, damn. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So now imagine being a 33-year-old man, never been inside of the project, Johnson Homes, and you got a couple of people with you. We know the stigma that the projects have.
You might not leave with these cameras.
Right, bro. I gotta watch my back. So when I swing around, it's like, listen, I'm trying to make it the f out of here at the end of the day. That's what I got out of it. I'm trying to make it the f up out of here. Whether you respect that angle or not, or whether you say, but once again, we all talk about what we could have did or what we would have did, but we wasn't in that predicament. Because all of us done been in some situation where it's like, damn, I probably could have did this. After you sitting back, sitting on it. You know
It's different on that.
Yeah, but when that time ticking and that pressure on, it's like, what? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And you got your homies with you. I don't know how they moving or what they rocking like. You get what I'm saying? And then, like, far as Mac's side go, you frustrated. You in your feelings. It ain't that deep, Mac. It ain't that deep. And you gotta realize what you don't know what other on. You don't know what a nigga could have went through before he came down to that interview. That's vice versa. You get what I'm saying? You don't know what people putting on the line or what people was going through a nigga mind in them situations. Sometimes we gotta relax. So, it went the way it went. I feel like it could have went a better way, smoother way on both sides.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that nothing happened to nobody at all. You know what I mean? Shout out to both of them. Me and Mac ain't seeing eye to eye with Mac, but everybody know I love Mac. I don't want nothing to happen to him. Like, you know what I mean? So
that's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit would have hit my heart. You know what I mean? He'd have got shot up and all that. You know what I mean? Or anything. That shit, it would have been like, damn. Like, and it would have been like, on the other side, it's like, I can understand it too. You know what I mean?
And I even listen, bro, on a personal, it's like real rad. And the reason why I somewhat have sympathy for Matt, because I'm in a game. So I do understand the bullshit, the politics that you gotta put up with to get here, you feel me? But I see myself and it's like, damn, let me step back for a minute and really look at this perspective. Because niggas don't even understand the sacrifices that niggas making for this shit, you feel me? Even like having a personal relationship with O, and then this right now you thinking like personal, but now it's like, you feel me? So I do put myself in a nigga's shoes, you feel me?
Bro, I didn't even like the post. If you go back to the post, you'll see I never even liked it. I commented, said shaking my head, because I'm like, damn, man, like, it's nutty. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. And I done talked to RB. You know what I mean? Me and RB done bad joke. RB know, like, I don't want that. Like,
this shit.
I want, like, my thing is this. And I was talking about it earlier on live, is respect.
Yeah.
That's my number one thing. Respect.
Yeah, all this.
If you won't do that, if you got pics, ain't respectable. Everything that I do and say, I do it across, say it to anybody. Across the board.
Facts though.
That's why I said, niggas said something earlier, like, oh, comedians and people joking and this, and that, and the third. Okay, I want you niggas to go joke with a fake pistol and run up on a cop and say, nah, blow your fucking
I'm
head
just
off.
playing.
And when they wet your ass, I want you to be like, oh, no, I'm joking. I'm bad.
No, facts. Because look, I want to end it on this. Like, we all definitely, like, behind the scenes, we all talk to each other. We all understand, bro, is this content.